Hello beautiful people, Carl here from Games, Brains and Headbanging Life, gbhbl.com for short, and it's horror movie review time. As writer and director Quarks takes a freeform look at hell and what suffering can look like from a metaphysical point of view with Pandemonium, a French horror film that is an anthology of sorts, but told in disconnected fashion. It looks great. Has interesting stories that deal with really heavy topics and a very strong cast across the board. But, there's always a but, isn't there? But the lack of cohesion between the stories makes it a bit of a challenging watch from a complete film perspective.
Comment tu t'appelles, ma chérie?
Alice.
Tu vas venir avec moi? On va aller dans un bel endroit. Et tout ira très bien. Viens.
Vous avez besoin de voir la réalité en face, Nathan.
L'enfer ne connaît pas le pardon.
Je me sens vivant, là.
C'est peut-être qu'une étape.
It begins with Nathan, played by Hugo Dillon, and Daniel, played by Arben Bajoktruf, meeting on a quiet and cold mountain road. They are both dead, having been involved in a car and bike accident, and this appears to be limbo. The film doesn't hang around revealing the uncomfortable truth to the characters and us, the viewers, and the back and forth between them is very entertaining, downright amusing in places. Nathan effectively goes through the 5 stages of grief in record time, and Daniel takes it all in his stride, in an almost nihilistic way, until it is time to move on with the gates to hell beckoning. This is where the film reveals that it is an anthology with stories that are connected via overarching themes of death, despair, and suffering. In whiplash fashion, the film then thrusts us into the first story, one that resembles a fairy tale, but a very dark and bloody one, starring Manon Maindivide as Nina, a young girl who wakes up one morning in her lavish mansion to find her parents dead. So naturally, she just gets on with things, making her own breakfast, teasing her younger sibling, and messing about like a kid would. It quickly becomes apparent that she might bear some responsibility for their death, or maybe it was her playmate, Tony the Monster, played by Carl Laforet, a deformed creature that Nina manipulates to do her bidding. It is an excellent story, with a staggeringly good cast, and how it links into the overall hellish picture does make it more potent, even if the tone shift is jarring. Speaking of jarring tone shifts though, the next story is quite different, and a downright difficult watch, dealing with trauma and grief that comes from a loved one having committed suicide. In the case of Julia, played by Ophelia Kolb, her teenage daughter killing herself over school bullying is simply too much for her mind to handle, and it broke. Now she goes about a day pretending that her daughter is still alive, even though she knows deep down that she's not. It is depressingly real and the most effective story of the bunch. There's one more story, and it links back to the character of Nathan as we see just what hell has in store for him. No spoilers, but it is extremely bloody, and again at odds with what has been seen so far. But that's Pandemonium for you. Senseless, mind-bending, and soul-destroying horror. It is a very creative film, especially from a visual perspective. But what stops it being a great film is the disjointed, anthology-based storytelling that makes almost everything feel stand-alone. And that is such a shame. But what it offers regardless is impressive, and it will certainly hold the attention of most looking for a fresh interpretation of what happens once death arrives. I was intrigued by this movie. I wanted it to be more than it was, but I still thoroughly enjoyed it. I'd love to know what you think. Let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. It does help us out. You can find us at gbhbl.com and across all social media platforms. And if you really want to give us a bit of extra support, please consider buying us a cup of coffee over on our coffee page. Thank you.